Alright, this is a video walkthrough for lesson 2.2, Harvesting Sunlight. Alright, so the warm-up. Turn to the anticipation guide, so when you click on that link, it takes you here. So you're going to review your original response to the statement, all light's the same, whether it comes from the light from the sun or a light bulb or anywhere else. We can turn to the source activity, this one right here, from lesson 1.2.4. You can review your responses by clicking on that link to see what you said. So you answer all the questions that are there, and when you're done, go ahead and hand it in. All right, activity 2 is active reading, harvesting sunlight. So again, we're continuing the investigation. Is all light the same? And to understand Australia's high rate of skin cancer. So in the previous lesson, we shined different flashlights on materials. We observed that the effects were different, so something must be different about the lights. Today, we'll gather more evidence about different types of light by reading an article. First, let's review how to use the features of the Amplify library. Well, we're not going to do that. So you know how to use the features of the Amplify library. But the title of this article is Harvesting Sunlight, and I see pictures of plants. I remember learning how plants use energy from sunlight to make food. So plants, I put an annotation from the title that plants get energy from sunlight. So that's what I already know about plants. I'll read the first paragraph to find out more. Your body needs energy to breathe, move, think, digest food, and do everything else you need to do. To power all these tasks, your body gets energy from food you eat. Of course, humans aren't the only organisms that need energy to live. The same is true of all organisms, including plants. However, plants don't eat the way humans do. They have their own way of taking in energy. It's called photosynthesis, and it's the process of absorbing energy from light to make food. So I highlighted the word photosynthesis, and I asked the question, harvesting sunlight, does that equal photosynthesis? Sophisticated readers often pause after a chunk of text and revise their thinking. Then they write a quick summary. This strategy is called summarizing. Summarizing can help the ideas stick in your brain, and the summary you write is a resource that you can go back and check. Let's summarize the first paragraph. This paragraph talks a lot about our bodies, but I think the most important idea is what it says about plants because of the title of the article. So, highlight the word photosynthesis and food. So the summary is plants use energy from the sun to make their own food. So that's my additional annotation. All right, so you're going to go to this link for activity 2, and you're going to read the article in the Amplify library. Just going to read the article, Harvesting Sunlight. So it looks like it's 5 paragraphs. All right, you're not going to discuss annotations in class. You're just going to go by your own reading. You are going to copy down key concept number 5. There are different types of light that can change material in different ways. So far we have these 4 key concepts. So chapter 2, we have the 5th key concept. There are different types of light that can change material in different ways. So copy that down on page 23 in your notebook. We observe light from 2 different flashlights changing materials in different ways. This is evidence that there are different types of light. From the article, we now know that there are many different types of light, including visible light. That is light we can see. So you can see right in here, this specific area, this is the visible spectrum, the light we can actually see with our own eyes. And it shows the different colors here. When we use the term light in this class, we will mean the visible light, but also all of these other types of light we cannot see, so outside of the visible spectrum. All right, so for homework, This activity you're going to do in class, you're going to use a sim to compare types of light that are emitted by two different light sources. All right, so when you go to this activity, make sure you read and follow the directions. You have to open up the light wave sim. It says you have used a sim to compare changes to materials caused by light from the sun and light from a light bulb. Now compare types of light these sources emit. So you're going to open up the sim, keep the sun as the light source and turn it on, tap on the beam to inspect the light, observe the types of light that the sun emits, change the light source to light bulb, and tap on the beam to inspect the light and observe the types of light bulb emits. And you're going to answer the questions based on what you see there. So again, when you turn it on, you're going to tap on the beam of light to inspect it. And you answer the questions, and that's the end of the lesson.